Welcome back to the channel, guys. It is me, 8744. What a Champions League week this was, man. What a Champions League this was. So, welcome back, guys. Please remember to like and subscribe, and hope we can get some of you guys to come on, man. Hope we can get some of you guys to come on the live chat, man. That'll be appreciated. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started, man. So, yeah, let's go and do this, man. Let's go and do this, man. So we're going to go ahead and get started, man. Hopefully we can get some of you guys to come on. So please remember to let me know your thoughts in the live chat, guys. So yeah, FC Barcelona fan channel says, hey, thank you for joining, man. Thank you for joining. So we'll start when we have like a few people here, guys. Alberto says, big up, man. Big up to you, man. What a game, man. What a game, man. What a game. So, yeah, like I said, man, we're going to go ahead and get started. Crusher says hello, man. Dinga says hello. Rank Tugs Ball said big up AD. Atletico really knows how to make this a game exciting. FC Barca fan channel says, what teams will we get? What teams will we get? Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So I just waited a few minutes just to see if anyone was going to join because it took a while for you guys to, and so yeah, we're going to go ahead and let me share my screen, guys. Let me go ahead and share my screen right here, guys. There's a lot to start. So let me start with Tuesday game first. Let me start with Tuesday's games first, and then I'm going to go to Wednesday's games. Okay, so yeah, let me start with Tuesday games first. So let's start with Tuesday game. Let's start with the Barca Napoli game first. So I think for Barcelona, man, when I saw the starting 11, I was like, yeah, it was a good 11. It was a good 11, and I was happy with 11. As for Napoli, see, the thing is for Barca is that we got the win. I'm not saying I'm not happy with the win, but actually, let me start from the beginning. So the lineup was great. I was happy to see Xavi start. Kubarsi in this game. I thought Kubarsi really deserved it. I thought Kubarsi was excellent, and you could see how good Barca were. Like the first 20 minutes was fantastic. We were playing vintage football. Rafinha I thought was great for the first 20 minutes or so. The first goal was scored by Fermin Lopez. Fermin Lopez scores a very nice goal there. Then Rafinha gets on the end of a rebound as Rafinha hits a post, and then obviously Quincelo scores a rebound there. And then obviously and then from that point on, it was great sailing. And then all of a sudden, I feel like after Barca scored the second goal, I feel like we started to relax a bit, and that's when Napoli started to grow into the game. And Napoli then scored the goal to make it 2-1. Ramari scores. And then from that point on, we were just hanging on. We were just hanging on to make sure that we see out the game, see out the first half. And Barca was struggling. Barca was struggling big time. And so you can see right here, guys, the halftime stats. Like besides the 2 shots on target we had, Barca weren't really that great in the first half. Barca weren't really that great in the first half, man. So that was a bummer, man. That was a bummer. And yeah, like I said, man. So it was disappointing, man. It was disappointing from that regard. Then in the second half, I will give credit. Barcelona withstand the pressure. Napoli started growing. They started to play well. They had some chances. Obviously, Victor Osimhen was terrible, which we'll get onto a bit later. Then Barcelona, we had so much chances. And then finally, and the 83rd minute, Lewandowski scores. Great a pass from, obviously Gundogan. I thought Gundogan was excellent today. Yamal was amazing for that third goal. And then Roberto gets the assist, man. And yeah, man, as I said, man, Barcelona scored the third, man. And like I said, man, it's 3-1. And we get the job done and move on to the Champions League quarterfinals. But I will say this, though, man. We had to struggle, man. We had to struggle. We had to struggle throughout the course of the game to ensure we get the result. And I think for Barca, as I said, it is great to see, but it is kind of concerning that we had to struggle. It is concerning that we had to make this game close against Napoli, because this Napoli team, as I said, have been terrible this season. Napoli have been terrible this season. They haven't been great whatsoever. And the fact that Napoli, the fact that we made this game close is actually concerning, because Yamal was fantastic. Yeah, I thought Yamal had a good game, even though he didn't score or get an assist. I thought he was fantastic. And yeah, I just think for Barca, man, it's interesting, man. It's interesting. So yeah. Yeah, let me read some of you guys' comments. And yeah, for Barca, as I said, man, very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. We had to make this game close. Crusher says hello. Dinga says hello. Big up AD. Atletico really knows how to make a game exciting. What teams will qualify? Probability will we get? There, like, we can play against any team, man. We can play against any team. So, yeah. Hello, congrats on qualifying. Radical 24 and emphasis says Albuquerque said rank. Eyes. Atletico eyes. The kids carrying Barca. The run versus Savage encounters the best. We'll get on to that game later. Mastriano says hi. Mastriano says well done on the win. Barca was good against Napoli. No pointless ball possession, sideways pass. We were very vertical in this game. For myself, Barca did well. Barca kids, big up to youth. Tough. Osimhen was always offside. Yeah, I'm sorry. We gotta. Osimhen was terrible, man. We have to discuss. Mastro says, "Are you bringing guests on later?" I think Matt's. I'm not so sure, to be honest with you, Matt. What I'm thinking that I might just do is that for those who want to speak on this game, maybe we'll do a thing after the stream. I think we might just do something like that, because I do want to keep the stream short. Plus, what is it called? Everyone's favorite team will be playing an hour from now, so I do want to see that game. So I want to make sure the stream doesn't get onto that game, and obviously I do want to do some other stuff. Master said like last week, why did Napoli not play Ukrainian President Zelensky? He's the best midfield. No. Yeah, Zelensky, man. Why didn't he not play this game? That's a good question. Elton said, which would be the easiest team for Barca in the quarterfinals? Reg Talks Well said, Barca's team last season was better than this one, yet this one makes it further into the UCL. And Sebastian says, Sebastian, we're going to get onto that team. We're going to get onto the team later. Balco says, another Italian disaster in Europe. Last season, Barca over current season. Nah, come on, Albert. Come on, no. The last season Barca is way better than this season's Barca. I don't even think that's debate. I don't even think that's debatable, man. I don't even think that's debatable. Lewandowski was trash, though he scored, but he was trash full game. Just can't press, he can't run, always flop and waste time. Now, the thing is, like, with Lewandowski is that it doesn't matter how bad of a game he is. Like, he's still the most prolific player we have on this team. There is no one else that could come as prolific as Lewandowski. Rank tells about say, you seem to be very demanding of Barca with the squad you guys have. I mean, I see what you mean, Rank, because I am demanding, but that's the high standards I set for Barca. Like, that's the standards I've set for Barcelona, and that we should be doing better. But I'm happy we won. Let me be real with you, Rank. Obviously, I'm grateful we won, because we haven't been in the quarterfinals for some years now. So we should be grateful. We should feel proud of the fact that we made it through. But I just wish we had done it in a more dominant fashion, if that makes any sense. Like, I just wish we didn't have to make it as close. If that makes any sense. So, yeah, like I said, man. There's that. Let's move on. I guess I don't really have any issue with that. Jamal got hurt badly after they sold their best players. Can't believe they were UCL finals. Sell Martinez, sell him. We'll get onto that later, man. Al Nasser deserve more low. I wonder who's gonna face Al Hilal. Arpa, are you saying the season Barca over last season Barca? Everything's no, I didn't say that. People are saying that. I said I disagree with that. I disagree. But let's say got yellow. So yeah, I mean, I got you. Martinez brought the Higuain spear back. But yeah, I mean, like I said for Barca, man. So let's do a poll, guys. Let's do a poll for Barcelona, guys. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll, guys. Guys, hit the like button, guys. Smash the like button, guys. Let's get those likes up, man. Let's get those likes up, man. We're only at 3 likes. We should be minimum 10. We should be reaching 10 likes, bare minimum. So guys, hit the like button, guys. Hit that likes, man. Get those likes up, man. We're at 9 likes, man. 9 likes. That's a good start. Good start. So let me do a poll for you guys. Let me do a poll, guys. Let me do a poll. Because let me just say this right now, guys. Barca got lucky with this draw. Because I think we have played against any other second place team. I don't know if we for sure would have advanced. I wouldn't be able to say with certainty. So let me ask you guys this question. Are you guys convinced with Barca, or you still need to see more, or not really? And also, guys, we'll do a quarterfinal dream. We'll also do a quarterfinal preview as well for the Champions League as well. Just do a quick little preview. So, yeah. 86 Barcelona to come back. I didn't say that, Rank. I'm just saying is that I don't know if we beat, like, let's say if we got, because I think Porto, Inter, we would struggle against. Even Leipzig, we would struggle against. I think Leipzig, we would struggle against. I think Leipzig, Inter, or Porto, I think we would struggle. Even PSV, I think we would struggle against. The only, like, okay, we would beat Copenhagen. Okay, well, Rank, I meant to say, like, most second-place teams. Copenhagen, okay, come on. We should be able to beat Copenhagen. And Lazio, I mean, come on, we should. So, Copenhagen, Sociedad, Lazio, I'd be sure of. But, man, it's tough, man. It's tough. So, yeah. There's no way Barca copes with Lozano's masterclass. All right. So many of you guys, so I put 4 votes in. So 6 people have voted. And we got 7 votes. Okay. So most of you guys are saying need to see more. Apparently, Xavi Hernandez is staying for another season. He's leaving the club as a bluff. What? It's a bluff? No, I don't think it's a bluff. I because I saw quotes saying that even if Barca wins the Champions League, Xavi will still leave. So he's not staying. Yeah, I got. Come on, he's not staying, man. There's not staying, and I think it's best that Xavi leaves. I think we need something different. Obviously, I give credit to what Xavi Hernandez done with the club, but I think we need a radical change. But yeah, let me just talk about the players, man. Kubarsi, man, what a center back, man. For me, man of the match. I thought defensively he was so solid. I thought defensively he was amazing on the day. I thought Ter Stegen was great on the day too because he made some crucial saves to prevent us from going behind. And for Napoli, man, I'm sorry, Victor Osimhen was terrible. He was terrible. We have to be really honest here. Traore, I thought was terrible. I think Yamal destroyed him, if I remember correctly. I think Yamal destroyed him. I thought Meret, he wasn't that great. I thought he could have done better in the first half, but second half, I will admit he did come better. And just Napoli, just terrible. Just in general, were terrible. I think the only bright spot for them might have been Kvaratskhelia and maybe Politano, but that's really about it. I don't think anyone else for Napoli was amazing. So, yeah, I think for Barcelona, man, we got the job done. But like I said, guys, we have been lucky with the draw so far up until this point because we got a very easy group. We scraped through the top of the group, and then in the round of 16, we just about made it through against Napoli. So this is interesting to see what happens here. And yeah, let me read some of you guys' comments. Should Napoli had a penalty? Oh yeah, I think I saw that on Twitter. They were actually talking about it. I think Kubasi make a bad challenge, and I think Napoli could have potentially had a penalty there, man. So yeah. But yeah, I mean it's interesting, man. It's interesting. So and yeah. So it's interesting, man. Interesting. All right, Napoli. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next game, man. Let's go ahead and move on to the next game. Let's go ahead and move on to the next game, man. We've already 60 minutes, man. Okay. All right, let's move on to the next game, man. Porto 1, Arsenal 0. And Roberto got the assist, by the way, for the third goal. So Arsenal 1, Porto 1, 0. I think if you're Arsenal, man, it just shows that the Champions League is a different caliber to the Premier League. The Champions League is significantly of a higher level. The Champions League is not the same level as the Premier League because Arsenal coming into this game, look at the form they were in. They were scoring 6 against West Ham, 5 against Burnley. They scored 2 over, Brentford over the weekend. Kai Havertz was looking amazing. Out of the Champions League, it's a different caliber. It's a different test. And I have to say for Arsenal, this might have been the best thing for them. And I saw this from another channel. I think I agree with this guy. His name is Half Hope, by the way. Very good football channel, guys. And he was saying that he thinks Arsenal needed this win on penalties to show the character. Because I think if Arsenal had won this game, like let's say 3 or 4-0, they would be too overconfident for the next stage. But having Arsenal go through penalties against Porto, it shows that there's still a lot of work that Arsenal needs to do. And I think this is good for Arsenal is that, yes, they win, but it shows that there's a lot of improvement for this team. Because the fact that Arsenal made it close against Porto, with all due disrespect, Porto this season are bad. This isn't the same Porto team. This isn't the same Porto team from a few years ago, right? This is a Porto team that's third in the Portugal Liga. This is a team that's off the race, off the pace for the title race. And yeah, it's just sad, man. It's just sad. So, I think for Porto, as I said, you know what? Actually, you know what? I'm going to send the link to him. So, yeah, and like this is a Porto team this season that haven't been great for their standards. Now I know Porto is still a good team. I know they're still great and everything, but I think for Porto, as I said, they put a great game. I thought they had a defensive masterclass in this game. I thought, okay, rank. What I mean by bad is I mean bad for their standards. Like this Porto team is still good. This team is still good. I thought defensively Porto was amazing. I thought Pepe, Otavio, Wendell, Joao Mario was fantastic throughout the day. And I thought defensively Porto had a great game plan. And for Arsenal, they're supposed to be the best team. Because the thing is, I hate when people do this, is that if we're saying the Premier League is the best league in the world and Arsenal is on top of the Premier League, so shouldn't Arsenal be the best team in the world then? If we're going by this logic. But for me, I don't really agree with this logic because for me, the best team in the world shouldn't mean that, because for me, the best team in the world has to perform in the European competitions, you know. And for Arsenal, as I said, they were great on the day. I thought Raya was amazing on the day. We'll get onto his masterclass in goal, you know. And I thought Odegaard was amazing. I thought Odegaard was fantastic. I don't know how Saka got a high rating because I'm sorry, Saka was terrible. I'm sorry, Saka was not great in this game. He was bad. And for Arsenal, as I said, man, they were great, man, on the day. And I think for Arsenal, as I said, I think the thing is what I noticed with this team is they have character. I think one thing they have improved from last season, that defensively they were terrible. Defensively, they were really bad this last season. This season, I thought defensively they have really improved. I think Raya over Ramsdale is a way better decision. And I think Gabriel, Saliba, Kawar, even QR was also great on the day. And yeah, I just think for Arsenal, man, defensively was solid. And for Porto, man, the only thing I criticized Conceição was for the penalty tactics. Like, why did Wendell and Gaiano take a penalty? Why didn't Taremi take a penalty? You know, this kind of... Actually, Gaiano makes sense. But why did Wendell take a penalty? Like, why didn't you give Taremi a penalty? Is like crazy, you know. And maybe you could criticize him for the Evan Nilsson substitution. Maybe he should have brought Evan Nilsson on. Maybe you shouldn't take Evan Nilsson off so late. But yeah, I mean, for Arsenal, man, it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting. All right, so we're gonna bring our favorite. We're gonna bring one of our favorite Belizeans on this on the channel, man. So welcome, man.
Yo, what's up, guys? How you guys doing? Thanks for having me, AD. First of all.
Okay. So yeah, if you don't mind, can you go over the Barca game real quick because I just give you brief thoughts.
Uh, Surprising, good game, good performance from the team. Um, I think the world finally acknowledged Barcelona for having one of the greatest academies in the history of the game. Um, Kubarsi is the most intelligent center back we've ever produced in the last 10 years. Let's see, Kubarsi, imagine a center back winning man of the match after what Gundogan, yeah, Lamine Yamal, all these guys had amazing performances, but the one guy that stood out was a 17-year-old center back who has only been playing for the past 4 weeks. No, less,
Yeah,
maybe 2 weeks of actually getting minutes. Now Kubarsi, we amazing. Overall, Barcelona deserved the win. They had a lot of more chances. You could have killed off the game, and a lot of mistakes in the defense, but mainly came from Cancelo error and Oriol Romeo when he came on. But let's see, Lamine Yamal, absolute gem. He should be rested. Um, and that's it. That's all I gotta say.
yeah. All right. So I don't know if you watched the Arsenal game.
I
Uh,
watched
so
it.
all right. So what's your thoughts on this game, man? Give me quick thoughts.
Porto was the better team by far. I think Porto deserved to go through in this game. They had so many chances.
Yeah.
They were defensively compact. I knew how Porto played. They're a very pragmatic team, but that's the Champions League. You gotta play with your strengths. Shout out to Pepe, who is 41 years of age and still
Oh yeah, he
performing.
was amazing. He was amazing, man.
Was Arsenal? I think they got pretty lucky. They went to penalties. Penalties is a Russian roulette type of game. So yeah, they qualified. But I think if they meet our position much better, I think they'll struggle. I think
Oh yeah, yeah.
their players are way too inexperienced in the Champions League, and I think they are a very vulnerable team. I don't think they have a serious run in them.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting because I think for Arsenal, this is a good team, but I do think people are getting overhyped. I think people are getting overhyped with this team.
Hmm.
And I think for Arsenal, that I think someone made a great point in the chat. Arsenal is a team that really is really good against teams that give them a lot of space. When it comes time for teams that play low block, Arsenal's not really good against those times, as we just saw Porto did, because Porto pretty much played a very much. They didn't give them. They didn't give Arsenal a lot of space. I thought Saka was pocketed. I think Wendell pocketed Saka. I thought he had a great game. Then you can see Arsenal. They really rely on the width to beat this Porto team. So
Yep.
yeah, yeah. So I think for Arsenal, as I said, this is a good win. Let's be real, and they did. Like I said, I think with Ryan goal, I think if Ramsdale played, I don't think they made it through. I don't think they make it through because I don't trust Ramsdale make those saves.
No, I think Ramsdale is a better shot stopper than this. What's his name? What's the goalkeeper's name?
David
Raya.
Raya. Yeah.
Raya. I think Raya is a good penalty stopper. That's why they decided to play him. Well, I'll add this game, this win that they got is really one of those morale boosting type of game. So for me, this win came just in time for Liverpool and their big game in the Premier League that is coming ahead. So I'll say Liverpool versus no Arsenal versus Man City is gonna be an even more difficult game for the defending champions. But yeah, this is a moral booster Arsenal. They didn't play well. They managed to scrape by this win, but No, they don't have. They know they can go into the Champions League knowing that anything can happen. It's not a guarantee, and they gotta be focused 100%.
Oh yeah. I think you're right in that sense because the thing with Arsenal is that I think this is a good thing to happen for them is that they have to go through penalties to learn how it is like, uh, you know, and I think this is a good experience for them to go through the stage, But I think for Porto, as I said, they I think Sergio Conceição had a great game plan. Go at this Arsenal team, and you can see they weren't playing defensive. Like even though people are saying they played defensive, they actually came at Arsenal. They created some good chances. Raya had to make some good saves. But I think that one issue I have with Porto is that they didn't create enough of that attack. That's the only thing I'm a bit critical for. But yeah, I mean, I think for Porto, man, like I said, there's just not enough. There's just not enough difference making this team because I think Rank makes a great point in the chat. If Varela had stayed on for the entire game, I think Varela could have really done so well in the midfield because he was amazing that first leg against Arsenal. Fantastic. So, yeah, I mean, for Arsenal, man, it's interesting, man. It's interesting. Let's go read some of your guys' comments, man. Let's go read some of your guys' comments. Where are we? Okay. Chat miss. Oh, you sent a super chat. You sent a message. Let me actually go look at that real quick. Where is that? Member for 1 month, man. Thank you for man. Thank you. Let me see if I can see it here on the fan funding page. Okay, you just sent it. You didn't send anything. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? I see 10 likes for real, Albert. Who am I expecting Barca to face in the quarterfinals? I will be doing my video for that tonight, so I'm not going to spoil it here, but there'll be a video coming out tonight, guys. A video coming out. My dream draw and my predictions.
Who's the dream draw, Eddie?
I'm not gonna say it here on the stream. I'm not gonna say it here in the stream, guys. So, yeah, I need to see more. I think we're going to struggle against.
Greg, why you mentioning my team? Speak on your boy Lautaro.
We'll get to that one.
Miss penalties, Martinez.
Okay. 4 years ago, when we played in quarterfinals, we faced Bayern 8-2. Before that match, we defeated Napoli. Oh, yeah. It's actually interesting, guys. We defeated Napoli by the same aggregate score as in 2020.
Yeah, why are you guys getting scared? It's not the same Bayern team that scored.
Yeah. Like, we're not going to lose. Bayern won't 8-2. They won't score 8 against us this time.
Bunch of cowards.
FC Barcelona fans just I think Eric Ten Hag should pull this bluff. So mentioned I might play Champions League next season. Should Napoli have got a penalty? Yeah, I mean that was a controversial one. I'm surprised a referee didn't get. Do you agree with that decision?
What pen?
I think there was I think Kubarsi made a tackle if I remember correctly, or I forgot exactly what
that
happened.
That was not a penalty. Anyone who says that's a penalty need to go rewatch that clip.
To be fair, I haven't watched in a while, but I might need to rewatch. But yeah,
it was not a pen, bro. These guys are high.
All right. Please, I beg Laporta not to waste money on Kvara. Luis Diaz, both are men. Hey, Luis Diaz is great. And I think Kvaratskhelia is good.
Anyone who spends more than 45 million on Kvara, you guys are crazy.
I think Kvara is a good player. It's just the team around him is just bad. Like that's the problem.
Well, for his idea, I haven't even spoken about these these Napoli players. I only spoke about Barca.
Okay.
All right. New manager bounce didn't help. Kvara and Osimhen. To think a 16-year-old, 17-year-old pocketed Osimhen for the entirety of a game is the most shocking thing I've seen in years. A little guy who isn't even physical is keeping him quiet. And then Kunde, this has been his worst season as a defender, managed to shut down Kvaratskhelia, the guy that they call him Kvaradona. They compare him to Maradona in Napoli. So there is a bunch of PR
those are wild comparisons.
They do not work. They are not worth 150 million that Napoli is asking for.
No, I think they're good players. It's just that Napoli is just I like Kvara. I still think is good. I just think that the team is just a bad around him. It's only one season, man. It's only one season. I wouldn't get too big. But yeah, I do see what you mean. I do think they're overhyped. I do think people are overhyping them a bit.
Overpriced. That's what I'm not saying overhyped. I'm saying overpriced.
Oh, overpriced. That's fair.
150 million they want for both.
Yeah, chat miss. Luis Diaz is good. The real mask of Osimhen wears the mask of a good player. Well, if only Varela didn't get injured before extra time. No, bro. He's going to PL because he has a lot of space to run against struggle a lot of La Liga where most teams are low block. Yeah, that's the thing. Saka is like that kind of player, you know? Like, he is still a great player. I'm not saying he's a bad player, but we have to admit he had a bad game. He's been
having a ton of bad games this season. Saka.
And dude, Odegaard. Did you guys? Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about this. That pass from Odegaard to Trossard. That was such a beautiful pass from Odegaard. What a pass that was! Amazing pass. So, yeah. I was in the club as the only Porto fan amongst Arsenal fans. That's rough, Matt. Bro, this Porto team smacked Benfica this season. Benfica have not been good this season, guys. Benfica have been really underwhelming this season, especially European competitions. But yeah, I do see what you mean. I do see what you mean, FC Barca fan channel. But Benfica haven't been that. Benfica have been and they've been worse than last season, man. Yeah, saying Porto is bad as harsh. Maybe I should rephrase, guys. Porto haven't been as good as they were. Like this is Porto has regressed. We know Arsenal's first time in the second.
I don't even think they're regressed, bro. They are a good team.
Actually, maybe I should rephrase. I think the other teams, I think they're just having I think it's just a bad season for them. Maybe it's just
Porto, like Arsenal is in first place in the Premier League. They're having a wonderful season, and these guys absolutely struggled to beat them.
Yeah, I only scored 1 goal against Porto across both games.
That's a solid team, bro.
Yeah, and Barca scored 3. So.
Yeah, but that's Barca. We have heritage sucks.
Yeah, Matt Channel says Porto's better than Benfica as of now. Oh yeah, I mean that's obvious. I think that's obvious. So yeah, Porto still have the 1 more UCL than Arsenal. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it doesn't matter, man. Porto still have more heritage than Arsenal in the Champions League. Pepe, the older one. To Alberts. Alberts say Porto is not bad means that they have no good players. No, they have good players. Like Taremi's good, Evan Nilsson's good, Varela is good, Pepe's good, Costa's good. Like this Porto team is good. I'm not saying they're bad. You guys are like kind of misunderstanding the point here. Dang, Pepe is the oldest player in this competition. I stand corrected low. He's not Arsenal fans. He was not logic. Trossard was great. Arsenal versus Bayern will be a good matchup. Porto don't have unlimited funds like Arsenal. Like I'm saying for the league, because if you guys have seen the league, they've been struggling in the Portugal Liga, man. They're not even close to the title race. They're like I think 7 points off. So that's not that great, you know. Who said Arsenal being bad in UCL is football or just window low. Wow. I wasn't trying to slander Pookie. I was just trying to I was just trying to hype Kool-Aid up. Yeah, rank. When Oreo Romeo came on,
go back. What did Rex say?
No.
Favorite religion.
I said one of your favorite guys.
No. Brent 80 was right. Pookie, I was here first. You will always be the second Belizean known out here. So hold that.
I said one of our favorites. Okay, geez. Nah, right. When Oreo Romeo came, he immediately almost gave Napoli 2 assists. I didn't even hear that low. Kubarsi career will be destroyed by the Spain manager who will be playing to him in the Euros and Olympics back to back like they did.
They don't want him, bro. Spain don't want him, and I'm happy. I don't want Spain to hold our players hostage. That nation known as Spain doesn't deserve our La Masia products, bro. They're so ungrateful of a nation. They should all go to you know where the fire.
Yeah. Okay. Let's not go into that territory. Master said Constant didn't get much wrong, but he should have brought Danny Loader on for Evan Nilsson match intensity. Jeremy hasn't played since the Asian Cup. Yeah, that's true. That's crazy, man. This is Jeremy's first match since the Asian Cup. And wow, Danny Loader, man. Dude, imagine, for those that don't know, Danny Loader's English. So imagine Danny Loader had scored against Arsenal. Oh, that would have been crazy, man.
Man.
Oh, that would have been peak.
Yeah, Marshall went to Morocco, man.
The match round says, what the heck is Joao Mario doing back healing stretching for that goal? Even if that risk pays off, Arsenal would have got the ball back. He should have tracked to Trossard. Oh yeah, I mean like that. The defending for that goal was bad, but I still think for the most part Porto were solid defensively. Like they had a good game plan defensively. You can't deny that. So, yeah. Let's see. Okay. I would love to see Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid. Michael's an example of overhyping Arsenal. Who's overhyping Arsenal though? English fans, Arsenal fans. You know, if I'm recognizing a team that keeps winning is overrated, then I'll rate them. Heal. Michael's hyping Arsenal makes me angry. I want to call him out. I like Arsenal fans. The pub was impressed by Pepe's 120 minutes. Alex said Arbon Ramsdale's a great shot stopper. It looks like Arbon dislikes him. No, he is a good shot stopper. I'm not saying he isn't, but I think he is more error prone. You can see he makes more mistakes than Raya, you know. And I just feel like Raya just brings you more confidence in goal. And remember, guys, Arsenal did lose to penalties against Sporting last season and the Europa League. And Ramsdale was in goal.
Yeah, so, but we said this, like Ramsdale concentration. You need concentration for blocking penalties and playing from the back. But the overall, who's the better shot stopper in a game for me is Ramsdale by far.
Yeah, Ramsdale's probably better shot stopper, but I think Raya might be the better overall keeper. Maybe if that makes any sense. But it is what it is. I don't think Ramsdale will start. I think Raya will be the first choice anyway. So,
yeah. Sebastian, you mentioned PSG. Don't forget that your club has a permanent hex on your head top. PSG will never win a Champions League ever after what we did to you guys. You have a permanent hex on your head. That 6-1 will never leave you.
Okay, let's go. Let's speed through the comments, man. I need to speed through. So PSG Club Arsenal haters can cry, or give me PSG Barca. David Raya, what's the difference in right replacement goal? Arsenal go out with Ramsdale goal. Horse moments came in the first half. They did get enough running on the goal in the second half. Arsenal missing Matt Turner. It pains me to say this, Albert, but I think it's good that Matt Turner left. Halves. A low. Raya overturn over Ramsdale. No, I want Arsenal. Kane going to tear up Barca. Don't be afraid, Pookie. Came at Barca a new one. Afraid of what? Lautaro scored the pen when that mattered. That's true. That's true. Match outside window was really good. Hello. Imagine all Dortmund, Barca, Arsenal, and Atletico in the semis. That would be crazy. Bayern hoping for Arsenal Barca right now. Cavara overhyped. How does he get an 88 rate card? Some people compare Saga to Ronaldo.
You guys are complaining about Cavara's FIFA card, bro.
Oh, this is so disrespectful. How do you compare Bukayo Saka to Ronaldo?
Now they were comparing him to Vinny.
Oh my god. The disrespect, man. Just saw Arsenal in the FA Cup without trouble as possible. I'll take Guyana, that Porto winger, and place it to Felix. Guyana is direct and can dribble and shoot.
How old is he? FC Barca fan.
26 years old.
26.
Yeah, I said Sporting, man. I said Sporting defeated last season. Even until does he turn more than Lautaro? Hello, Nicole. My condolences. Varela could have taken a penalty. Varela would have been man of the MVP for us. How would you missed him? Where did Blease come from? Lol. That's one day drop. Okay.
Well, who's preferring Pookie over me? Who is that?
Well, to be fair, I don't think you've really talked to Jesus before.
Oh man, it can't be Jesus.
Yeah, that's yeah. Who played better for Paul Porter? Pepe or Pepe? Dude, it's the center back one. The center back one was better, in my opinion. I don't know how the attacker got a better rating.
I want to cook Inter. Inter needs a good barbecue today. Life
always cannot have good moments. It is what it is. All Pepe play better than Pepe.
I only have sympathy for my brother BLE. You'll get up from this, bro. You're gonna go slap up Juve and go win Serie A.
Yeah, at least they're likely to win Serie A. Actually, they're not likely. They're going to win Serie A. I respect Arteta as a manager, but I don't like him as a person. Final straw when he insulted when it comes to South parents, both of whom passed away when he was a teenager. Oh yeah, I saw that on Twitter, man. I saw that on Twitter. That was bad from Arteta, man. Arsenal should buy number 9 next season. Oh yeah, that's another thing. You cannot win the Champions League with Kai Havertz up front. Arsenal need another striker because I'm sorry, Havertz can't play as your striker. I'm sorry. I know people can tell me, oh, look what he did for Chelsea. It worked out. It's not going to work out like Arsenal, man. If that makes any sense. So, yeah. Should Raya start for Spain? No, Raya won't start for Spain. I'm looking at taking a break from football for now. There's more important things in life to do. Take care of yourself, Nicola. That sounds bad, but we don't know if he actually said it, but I wouldn't put it past him. If Arsenal wins, I'm going to take a huge break from football. Well, all right. Usman Dembele over Bukayo Saka. Okay.
Yeah, if Arsenal wins the UCL, I really feel bad for Chelsea fans.
Oh yeah, Chelsea. Also, Spurs fan will be the mud.
Yeah, really.
Oh man, I think Spurs will actually be hurt the most if that happens.
Wait, some Inter fans will give it. Hell no.
No.
Yeah, 80. Let's switch, bro. Screw Porto Arsenal, bro. Let's talk about what happened today.
Okay. let me finish the comments, man. My hair is going red if Barca wins UCL, so I'll probably do videos and streams off camera. It's because CR7 longevity is worse than enemy. I just thought it was English. BLA Balkan, join me. Cool, enjoy the cheers when you see the UCL trophy in May. All right. Okay, let's go. Let's name the best game for last. Let's get to Dortmund to PSV now. Let's quickly
watch that game.
Okay, I'll just speak then. I'll just speak about this game briefly. So, is it okay if I just mute you for this segment?
Go ahead.
Okay. So for this game, man, Dortmund, man, they are very, very. It's weird for Dortmund because I feel like they should have won this game, but at the same time, I also feel like they got lucky to win this game because my goodness me, the amount of saves Kolba had to make in this game was unbelievable. Because the first half, Dortmund were all over PSV. PSV were so bad the first half. Sancho scored the nice goal there. And then PSV, man, all of a sudden they rampant. They were second half. They were fantastic second half. Kolba had to make some very good saves. Bakayoko had the chance there. I think Luke de Jong had a great chance. Lozano had a chance there. And it was crazy, man. It was crazy. And for Dortmund, they were just hanging on, man. Kolba is such a good shot stopper, guys. Guys, if Dortmund didn't have a very good shot stopper, they probably don't advance from this game because PSV really break them down, you know. And then obviously Kolba makes some really good saves. And then they even scored a second goal there. It was disallowed for offside. Then when PSV missed that chance, guys, at the last minute of the game, Luke de Jong had a golden opportunity to send it to extra time. He missed. And I'm like, bruh, Luke de Jong, man, how do you miss that chance? I think where was it? If I remember correctly, let me see if I can find 85th. Where was that chance? There's not the chance I was talking about. 68th, 62nd, 53rd, 94th minute Lozano. Where is the chance, man? Yeah, I mean, it was crazy, man. He should have scored right there at the end. And then obviously Dortmund on the breakaway. Terrible mistake there by the substitute. I think it was Balbadi makes a terrible mistake. Royce scores to make it 2-0. Fulkrug gets an assist there. Fulkrug actually intercepts the ball, and I think he passes it to Royce, and Royce makes it 2-0. And yeah, Borussia Dortmund, man, they're very, very lucky that PSV weren't clinical. Because if PSV were clinical in this game, Dortmund, I don't know if Dortmund advance. It would have gone extra time. Could have even gone to penalties. And yeah, man, PSV, man, so many chances. Teze had a chance. Bakayoko, de Jong, Lozano, man. Kolba was amazing, man. Kolba was amazing. And Sancho, man, Sancho balled in the day. Brandt got the assist. Fulkrug got the assist as well. And yeah, for Borussia Dortmund, man, this is great to see them, what they did. But like I said with Borussia Dortmund is that you have to give credit to this team because this is a team that a lot of us said, after what they did last season in the Bundesliga, we shouldn't forgive them. Let me just say this right now, guys. If Dortmund wins the Champions League, that might be the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Because I would forgive them so much for what they did last season and almost be like redemption that, hey, we won the Champions League. And that would be a terrible season for Bayern because we all know Bayern are probably not going to win the Bundesliga. If Dortmund wins the Champions League, that means it would be such a bad nightmare for Bayern. So Bayern, man, you better pray that Dortmund doesn't win the Champions League because if Dortmund wins the Champions League, oh my God, that would be a terrible nightmare for Bayern. So, yeah, I think for Dortmund, man, they were. You got to give them credit. I think one thing I'll give Terzic for is that defensively Dortmund have improved a lot from last season. I think last season defensively they were shambles. This season they have improved significantly defensively. So yeah, let me read some of you guys' comments, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next game because I want to hear Cooley's thoughts. I want to round this off in an hour. Look to goat. Sancho unlocked. Sancho lives. Where are the people had Dortmund last in the group? Okay, I'm at rank. I'll own up and say I had them last. Ayrton Howe still taking an L. Ayrton Howe pulling his beard off. I still don't believe the Sancho hype. Kobal Sommer. You know, I think this is the thing, guys. I think Sancho is a good player, but I think Dortmund is his level. I don't think he's going to be a player that we expect him to be, and I think Borussia Dortmund is the best for him. You know, and like I said, guys, there's nothing wrong being a Borussia Dortmund player. You know, and Dortmund, if Sancho could win Dortmund the Champions League, it would be a very, very good way for him. You know, and for me, I don't think Sancho is really that guy. I think Dortmund is his level, my personal opinion. He's still a great player, but I think people overhyped him. Kobar Sommer, dude, that's actually a really good question, HKR. I still think Sommer is better, but Kobal has a good shout. I'm here, rank. And that's actually crazy for Switzerland because they have two very good goalkeepers. But they're obviously going to start Sommer. Ranked as well, lol. I'm here. Luke de Goat. Mats. Barca legend Luke de Jong. Albert will say Ricardo Pepe should have started or been an early sub. Everyone here agrees that if Arsenal wins UCL, that means football's finished. Luke de Jong over David Villa. Of the 8 teams remaining, which one has the lowest chance of winning UCL? Rank, I'm going to start this question because I'm going to answer this after we talk about the intro game real quick. I don't know, HKR. I had them last. LDK over Tap and Dizzy. That's a debate. LDJ. So, yeah, man, that's pretty much it for that game. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next game, guys. And the final game we got here, man. The final game we got here. It is Atletico Madrid 2, Inter 1. And so yeah, we're gonna speak about this game for like 5 minutes, and then we're gonna probably do like a UCL draw thing, a simulator thing, or like a draw thing on the website. We'll probably do like a 10-minute thing, 10 to 15 minutes. So yeah, okay. So Kool-Aid man. Actually, you know what? Let me start first with this game. Kool-Aid, if you don't mind, can I speak first about this game?
I don't know, man. You gotta make my dinner get cold. Go ahead.
Okay. So for this game, man, Atletico Madrid, man. This is a team that coming into the second leg, I think people were disrespected in Atletico Madrid. People are saying that Inter would like clean sweep, and the fact that Atletico did this after being such terrible form recently, because Atletico Madrid have been so bad form. Guys, they had just lost over the weekend to Cadiz. For crying out loud. Cadiz. Okay? And for Atletico Madrid, this team has character. This team has grit. This team has fight in them. And this team is going to give it their all. For any team that's going to play against Atletico Madrid, best of luck. Because this team is going to put their all for this one, man. And I just think for Atletico Madrid, they were fantastic in this game. And for Inter, man, credit to them. They started off well. I think DeMarco had that fantastic goal there. Very, very nice goal there. And you can see Atletico Madrid, they really wanted it from the first minute when Sommer had to make a big save there. And then a great pass in. Great pass in. Great play there for Griezmann, man. Griezmann scores a goal there, and he scores a nice goal there. Error from Pavard. And defensively, I think they were a bit all over the place. Let me see who actually made the error there, because I actually don't remember who made the error there. It was actually, Barella rushes down. The left side, and Barella got the assist there. I was really, really good, well worked from Barella to DeMarco, and DeMarco scored a nice goal there. And yeah, De Vrij makes a mess at the back. De Vrij makes a mess at the back, and then Griezmann scores, man. And then at this point, I'm like, okay, this is going to be a very end-to-end game, right? At the second half, man, Inter started playing well. They started creating chances, and Atletico Madrid, you could see that they really wanted it. Atletico Madrid, you could see that Inter was getting really fatigued in this game. They were missing chances in this one. And I think for Inter, man, the issue with them is that they missed so many chances. That Barella chance he missed was a huge chance there. And then obviously Thuram missed that chance, man. And then obviously Atletico Madrid, they kept fighting, they kept pushing. And then Morata was terrible. Morata was bad, man. I thought Morata was terrible. I don't think Morata should start anymore, to be honest with you guys. Depay, man, comes off the bench, scores the second goal. To make it 2-1, to push it to extra time. And in extra time, man, it was close. It was pretty end-to-end, Carrera. And then, I forgot to mention this, guys. Raquelme had that chance there at the end, guys, to finish it off, to make it 3-1 at the 93rd minute. I was thinking to myself, oh my God, that chance he missed. And then extra time, man, Atletico had their chances. Inter started playing well in the second half extra time, and then goes to penalties. And I'm sorry, man. And Zaghi messed up with the selection of players. So, y'all know, first penalty was great. That was a good decision. But why on earth is Sanchez your second penalty taker? I'm sorry, that was a bad idea, especially given the fact he came off the bench for penalties. Not very good substitution, in my opinion. No, rank. I'm saying, like, Sanchez should have taken the second penalty. Bring him off wasn't a problem. It's just the penalty decision was bad. Klaassen, the third one.
To be fair, Sanchez is an amazing penalty taker. I just think Oblak was just on it today. I don't think it's his fault.
No, I'm saying is that he just come off the bench. He just come off the bench. I wouldn't have made him get the second choice.
Well, that's the only reason they brought him on, though, to take the penalty. Like that's the reason.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, he does have a good penalty record. But, the thing is, like, how players come off the bench, right? Players come off the bench. Sometimes they miss their penalties.
Yeah, but, you say that to inexperienced players. Like, I wouldn't bring on, like, let's say, like, a new La Masia, an extra time player, because why would they let him take a penalty? It'll take him off. That's the only time you do that.
Yeah, okay. You know what? Okay, Sanchez is justifiable, nothing about it. But Klaassen, okay, can you guys justify the Klaassen one? Can you guys justify
that right there? I agree with you 100%. That shouldn't have happened.
That was inexcusable. That was a bad one.
That's right. That guy, I have no idea how good is he at penalties. That's why I didn't agree with him coming on, because, bro, his penalty was so obvious.
Yeah.
But,
and it's and Cherby was a good one. And then Lautaro Martinez, man. I understand why Inzaghi did it. Lautaro Martinez was having a bad game, and he missed the penalty. I'm sorry.
No, Lautaro today, bro. Not only Thuram and Lautaro, especially Lautaro. Thuram,
he at least he got some chances.
Bro, he didn't even get them on target. Lautaro had that one corner where he had all the space and time to head it into goal. He didn't even get it on target. That Atletico outpressed them. They stopped the aerial attack, like everything. They had that one good counter, but Griezmann. We'll give some credit to Griezmann today. Antoine Griezmann.
Dude, he was amazing.
He was
not even just like
there's a certain. Hold on, lady. There's this bald Nigerian football analyst that said that Antoine Griezmann doesn't carry teams, that his output is minimum. Today, there's two clutch moments on Antoine Griezmann. There's the goal he scored, and there's that go look at that side tackle he did in the last minute, bro.
Dude, Griezmann, he was amazing defensively. Not even just attacking wise. Defensively, he was fantastic.
If a second late, Eddie, I guarantee you that guy that was about to hit that ball, that goes in the back of the net, bro. Because Atletico made a huge mistake losing the ball in a dangerous position, and the guy was driving into the center with all the space in the world. Every striker, any footballer would love that opportunity, but literally Griezmann in the last second, he did a lunging tackle and intercepted it and caused a counter, bro. Griezmann, he started off a little bad, but then he started growing into the game, I
think that goal gave him the confidence.
And then the goal that he scored, that's what you do. If you're the main guy of your team, you're supposed to score. You need to show up. So he showed up for Atleti. He had a masterclass creating wise, but you could have tell after extra time he was completely exhausted. And as a leader, he requested to kick him off, and Simeone took him off because he just didn't have any more legs on him. Like he was extremely tired. And so for me, Antoine Griezmann, he stood out as one of the stars of the team.
Griezmann was amazing.
When Memphis Depay came on, I told my friend that was watching it with me, I told him, Memphis Depay, he's not gonna do anything. He'll probably get an assist. He'll do a clutch assist. When he scored, he shot me up. He showed up. Memphis Depay, brilliant goal. And now we gotta cook Inter, man. And there's some certain Inter Milan fans, like they were disrespecting Atletico a bit, But this is why the Wanda Metropolitano is a horrible stadium to go in the Champions League. I'm telling you this as a Barca fan. We couldn't even with peak MSN, ladies and gentlemen, we couldn't get a shot on target in that stadium.
Yeah, and sorry, I want to interject with you, Kool-Aid, because this is a crazy stat. You guys need to know this. Simeone has never lost a Champions League knockout match at home.
Yeah, really, bro. Like
That's
when,
insane.
when you don't get a single shot on target and then one Metropolitano, when you have Suarez, Neymar, Messi, that's when you know that stadium is too scary to go
Dude,
there.
Atletico
Madrid,
Madrid.
right now, Madrid
Yeah.
fans are shaking in their boots because they're begging not to get Atletico right now because they haven't won.
Dude.
The 2 times they faced Atletico at the one that they've lost 2 of the games. So freaking I'm kind of nervous because we're about to go play at that stadium, but I think when it comes to La Liga, I think we can beat them at the Wanda. But then freaking yeah, the team is
The
difficult.
Champions League. The
That
team.
stadium, it's a fortress. It has same type level of atmosphere as Liverpool's Anfield. Like it's so
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
dude.
I'll
Atletico
say
Madrid.
it's more difficult to play at the one night in the Champions League than to even go at Anfield and do some um
Yeah. Let me.
but
Yeah. And I also think this also shows that Champions League isn't how Champions League is different. Just because you're so amazing in the league doesn't mean you're going to dominate the Champions League. And I think we saw that with Inter on the day. Now, to be fair, Inter should have obviously destroyed Atletico in the first leg, but that's their own fault. They missed so many chances.
That's it. That's the crazy thing. That's the crazy thing about them. Atletico had their chances at Inter Stadium as well. It was actually, but it was a 50-50 game. That game.
And they had a. Do you remember that chance of Morata in the end?
Yes, bro. Like that game was so even, and then I was like, nah, bro. 1-0. It isn't over yet. I said it wasn't over yet. I know they're going to
me
Wanda.
too, man.
And when we went, when I heard Wanda second leg, and Atletico is gonna get this freaking dub, bro. Like it was so clear and obvious that Atletico was gonna win, bro. For anyone that knows, like this weird ass, weird heritage these guys have in this stadium, like.
Yeah.
Oh my days! It's amazing that they won it easy. They could have won this game. They could have killed the game and shouldn't even have been in extra time. But this guy Riquelme, he's like Garnacho. He's a Garnacho version of Atletico. I don't like him. I don't like his profile. So for me, Garnacho screwed it up. Atletico should have won ahead of time. Lautaro Martinez, this is gonna sound a little bit disrespectful, but no amount of gaslighting will ever make me rate this guy as a great player. I'm sorry, he won't be a great player in my eyes right now because these are the moments that separates quality, man. And he's not 100 million, not even a 90 million worth player for me right now. He's a good player, but he's not great. When he's inconsistent, when his form tends to dip, he's very awful to watch. But when he's in form, he does amazing things. But he's a good player, not great. Thuram, I don't know. Thuram is having a good season. I think he's another good player. We have 2 good strikers.
I wouldn't criticize Thuram today. Like I mean, obviously maybe to some extent, but I wouldn't say he's garbage. He's useless. I'm gonna go with this stuff because people are gonna do that, obviously. But I mean, he was still good, But like Lautaro, I will say this though, Lautaro off the ball he was great, but when it came to his shooting was terrible. But I think off the ball he was good.
I thought he was gonna score the penalty. I was like 100%. Was like, he's scoring the penalty, and then Atletico is gonna get the winning penalty. But I did not expect him to sky that.
Oh my god, it was such a bad penalty.
I was like, what? There's no way. And that just cemented my opinion. Like I was giving him the leeway. Like if he scored this, then he's showing up. But he didn't. He skied it, and this is unfortunate.
And also the thing is, like, he didn't even get on target. Like at least if you can at least get on target, I will give you some leeway. But you couldn't even get on target, man. Like it's disappointing, And shout out to Riquelme, man. Riquelme, the young player, he scored the penalty. Actually, how old is Riquelme? Oh yeah, 23 years old, man. To take that penalty at that kind of stage it's scary, man. It's scary. So yeah, I mean,
this has been a thriller though. Like both teams give it their all. Atletico, I had Atletico winning based on the Wanda tax, but yeah. Congrats to Los Colchoneros. Congrats to Cholo Simeone. Congrats to Griezmann, Depay, Barrios, a young midfielder that I really like from Atleti. Young Barrios, Aspi, Witzel, or so I think that's his name.
Yeah,
Lino.
Witzel was great.
I like Lino
And
a lot. And shout out to a goalkeeper that I wish I had in my team right now, and not this fraudulent German named Oblak. Wish I had him in my team. But shout out to Atletico, and we'll see you guys in the draw. Hope we don't get you, but give me Dortmund.
Yeah.
Give me Dortmund.
Okay, so last thing we'll say about this game is I shout out to Oblak, man, because Oblak coming into this game, there's a lot of criticism over him, his recent form and everything like that. And he came a clutch today, man. He came a clutch today, made those big saves, a penalty shootout, and I thought Sommer was fantastic. And yeah, for Inter, man, they missed some huge chances. That Thuram chance, that Barella chance. Do you remember both those chances were so close, right?
You had massive saves. Massive
Oblak,
saves.
man. Oblak, man. I thought Llorente was also great as well. And yeah, I mean, for Atletico Madrid, man, this is crazy, man. And guys, there is no Italian clubs left in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. All the Italian clubs went out of the round of 16.
Not looking good for the Italian league, man. Unfortunately, the Serie A tax is still out here being pushed.
Yeah, they're gonna have to hope that Fiorentina comes a clutch for them in the Conference League, and hope Roma comes in clutch or Milan. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and read your guys' comments, and then we're gonna go ahead and go over we're gonna top of the draw real quick. Let me go ahead and read this. Okay. I want Atleti. Okay, so where are we? Where are we? Okay. Where are we? You're right. Pepe should have started over Luke. Thuram got the wrong ball. Okay. Okay, that's wild. Arsenal winning is a bad thing. Well, at least in my opinion. See, the thing is, I wouldn't really mind Arsenal win the Champions League. I just wouldn't want to go on social media. That makes any sense.
I don't know, man. I don't think why people saying like football is finished if Arsenal.
No, it's not finished, man. It's not finished. Like it's just
people saying that are teams that hate Arsenal, and majority of them are Chelsea fans who are actually finished and in the mud. So
yeah, Chelsea fans, focus your own club.
No, who's next? Like we see the chat.
Okay, Master, I'll give myself Joker scares if Arsenal wins the Champions League. Arsenal winning would be bad. Alex just said Arpa, Miami versus Nashville second leg cup match. Any predictions? Yeah, that game's gonna be starting soon, so that's why I want to wrap this stream up soon. So
Messi.
Yeah, so I mean Miami should win, but I mean it could be a draw, but the draw will be a good result because remember Miami got 2 away goals. Away goals still exist. Like Champions League. Let's freaking go. So hopefully it ends 0-0 or 1-1. Sarantini. Special PSG would be crap. Giroud over Lautaro. Andrew is so wasteful. Arnautovic in the first half and Thuram in the second. Thuram in the second, especially. Yeah, PSG winning would be gold. Of course, you would say a Sebastian. Lautaro sent that ball to Maradona. Okay, well, Lautaro still has the most goals against Milan, so he's in Milan, man. Oh yeah, Lautaro turns up against Milan. That's definitely not even a debate. Which comment? It's all about Gid and Atletico did it. Exactly, Sebastian. You know, actually, I want to ask you this question, Kool-Aid. Which team you think can get the most in the Champions League? Because for me, it's Atletico. I don't think any other team can get the most.
Real Madrid.
Oh, yeah. Actually, you know what? You're right. Real
They've been getting their entire career. They don't win properly. They get.
You know what? 2022 is good. That's a good. That's a good example.
If they're not getting on the pitch or getting off the pitch.
Okay. I'm not gonna get to that. I mean on the pitch. Okay, yeah. Actually, it's Real Madrid. Then I would say Atletico second. Then would you agree with that?
Let me think. Yeah, Atleti.
Yeah, Rank Charles will say Atletico is a different team without and with and without Greece. And keep in mind, guys, this was Griezmann's first game back from injury. So, like, I don't think he had played the previous games.
But I was so nervous once he came off because there was a lot of time left in the game.
Yeah, I was like, bro, like this could go to penalties. Like, Simeon, what are you thinking? But then my commentator said he wanted to come off personally. So that was crazy.
It's a leadership move right there, bro. He was tired, exhausted.
And continue. No, come on, no. Lautaro is better than
that. Comfortable conversations.
No. I'm not having this, man. Lautaro is better. Come on.
I don't know, AD. I don't know.
No. Come on, let's be serious. Abucardoza, you're calling Matt's about Pepe Lo. Two former Barca rescued Atletico. Unfortunately, you were right in doubting at Inter. I wasn't trying to doubt Inter. I was thinking that people doubted Atleti more. I think and I just knew that because like put it this way, BLE. If Inter had won the first leg like 2 or 3-0 or 3-1, then I would have been over. Like 3 or 4-0, it would have been over because I don't think Atleti could do that comeback. But because Inter made it close, you just know that it's kind of thing in football. When you miss so many chances, the other team is going to punish you. That's just how football
stadium is weird, bro. Inter had big chances, bro. I genuinely thought that we were going to get the win. But
here's the thing. Here's the thing, BLE. This game it was so close that Inter probably wins in another day. Like if you play this game 10 times, Inter probably wins 6. Inter may win 5 times. Atleti maybe win 5 times. Like it was that close. It could have gone either way. It was just that back and forth game. Tony Martinez or Lautaro Martinez. Come on, man. No. I say Albert. Blonde hair, Griezmann's different. Example for Griezmann Depay was very effective. Inter, man.
Bro, I wish you had short hair, Griezmann, bro.
This game is the reason why removing away goals were that decision. Okay, Rank, you're gonna have your opinion. I still stand by.
No. Rank is 1,000% right. The away goal is the most useless rule ever, and removing it has been the best decision because we have more.
Okay. We'll have the discussion another time. But yeah, I'm gonna say I forgot the pie still playing low. Thanks, Frank. I got a lot of stuff going on right now, but thanks for support. No problem, BLE. Yeah, I hope you get better, man. Especially since Alex said you're finished.
BLE, my brother. All I can say, bro, to comfort you is that I once watched my team get scored 8 goals, and it could have been 10 more if there was a second leg. So just remember, bro.
You know what's really sad, Kool-Aid? We have one of Atletico Inter had to exit out of the Champions League because I feel like both teams deserve to be in the quarterfinals. I feel like both of them deserve. It's just so harsh that one of them had to exit. It was just that kind of a matchup. Like, put it this way, I would rather have Inter should be in the quarterfinals over Dortmund. If that makes any sense. Like, I would have rather have seen them. But it is what it is. That's just how football is. I know legs extra time. Sanchez fresh off the bench caused trouble. Okama is washed. Griezmann Depay and Atletico. Griezmann Depay and Barca. Sanchez's career playing highlight is piano. Sanchez's experience and penalty shootout. David Klaassen probably shouldn't have. Yeah, Sanchez 35. The first penalty shootout I've seen as an Inter fan. Oh, yeah, by the way, guys, I saw something about Porto. I think Porto had lost 8 penalty shootouts in a row. I think I saw the stat on Twitter. Yeah, the first penalty shootout I've seen as a Porto fan. Wait, what you say, Kool-Aid?
No, I thought I saw something about Sanchez.
We say exactly, Sebastian. Why do Inter have so many players in the 30s? Because Inter don't have a lot of money, man. David Klaassen plays for Inter. He's always looked 37. I did, Sebastian. There's so few shootouts in Europe. I've seen at least 15 Boca shootouts.
Yeah, but penalty shootouts are good, bro. We never had them because of the away goal rule. Like, it's so dumb.
Oh, man. Okay, Boca would say HKR because we are broke. Where's Mike Non? Dude, Mike Non plays for Milan. Okay, I'm not going to read that comment. Oh. Okay, Thuram felt like a super sub. Right over Oblak this week. Dude, I think Oblak, man. Oblak. Because Oblak made bigger saves. He made bigger saves, man, than Raya. HQ, okay. Lautaro would have had 2 assists today if Thuram and Barella could finish, but football is so unfair that they managed to defeat Lautaro missed the penalty. I think the thing is, I think people need to take this in consideration. Lautaro, he may not be the most prolific striker, but he's still very good off the ball. I still think his off-the-ball movement, his work rate is still amazing. But it's just his shooting is just questionable at times. Is that fair to say?
This is why I say he's a good player, but he's not a great player. There's a difference.
Yeah, I've seen people saying, "Oh, Lautaro's garbage. He's trash. He shouldn't be the people are they're taking it too far." This stuff.
No, well, that's because certain people were saying Lautaro should win the Ballon d'Or. That's why people are saying he's awful because they put him in a pedestal where he doesn't belong in. He's a good player.
But that's not Lautaro's fault. That's the fans' fault. You can't blame Lautaro for that.
Well, that's how football works. Like you criticize the fans when they speak up. That's what you do.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm dumb. I forgot. I proposed rank to be a mod. Yeah, my non plays for AC. How did I forget that? HQ says I don't want to be mod. Thanks, Matt. But don't worry. Your bitter rival still in the hunt for UEFA competition. Europe. They still make sense. You're proud. I don't think that's something that Balkan Warrior will be proud of. Oh, by the way, I need someone. Okay. I don't follow football clothing used to, so I don't get what you thought that you're gonna take. low
Now,
rank. Chelsea was one of the few things.
people online, 80, they are saying that they don't see the difference between Lautaro Martinez and Higuain. Chat, do you guys agree with this statement?
That's we're gonna be. We'll answer that another time. How about that? AOO rank. Chelsea were one of the few teams that got a 0-0 draw Atletico 2014. Yeah, that's interesting. Lisa, we own Atleti, but I don't want them. 80 cool. First thoughts: a Barca get Real Madrid in the draw. We're gonna talk about that later.
Oh, if we get that, we smoke them and we move forward.
Okay, I prefer not speak. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. I want Atleti to get Arsenal City. Good for DeMarco. Elche Milan's my serious club. If Atleti gets City, I think they win. Remember, they beat Liverpool when they were champs. They see left the competition so interesting. Whoever thought the tie was over at 1-0 or 2 actually. I just want to put this game to bed in the first leg. That's true, Albert. I told people around the 16 may not be good, but the rest of the knockouts will be insane. That's actually true, to be fair. Like, you look at the final 8 that we have a lot of big teams. Like, I don't think there's any, like, all the teams are big. All the teams we have left are big teams. There's no, like, small club in the final 8. HQR says the poll is 50-50. Even Inter's not a serious club. How can you sell most of the best players even after playing UCL final? In the interview, your owner said UEFA doesn't get proper money. It's because Inter don't have a lot of money, man. That's why. Last chance for teams to win UCL for that new format. Mbappe, Vinicius, Bellingham, Davis. To be honest, I don't know about feelings get Davis. Raquel still getting contracts to win the UCL order. Man City, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, PSG, Arsenal, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Borussia Dortmund. Advocate is better. Elto, I guess that's too low. Wow. We're sad to see you people cooking on Monday for on Garcia. Mendy's going to get kicked out. Italian clubs lost last season, losing 3 finals. Scary comments for Syria. McDonald's League has more quarterfinals teams. That's actually crazy. League on, man. League on. That's actually wild. No, man. Seriously, top 2.
I'm calling them Happy Meal League.
Italian clubs the past 10 years have been on to women European competitions. Okay. Okay. McDonald's League. MLS and League on. The Barcelona Joker scores even worse. Congrats to Al Hilal for winning the Champions League. I was trying to say I'll give myself Joker scares if Arsenal wins the Champions League. The game felt like, okay, I don't want to read that comment out loud. Congrats to Real Madrid for winning the Champions League. Tell us great vibe. Al Nasser out of the ACL. We'll go crying by now. I don't even keep up like them with that. So you want to talk about that? Yes, you're a force teller. No pens, UCL. It's interesting. Today, yesterday, 2 pens shootouts. 80 rank on away goes debate. Bookmark it. Ooh, that could be a good debate. That could be a good debate, guys. That would be an interesting debate. Maybe we'll have that another time. We all know why Cooley doesn't like away goals. I'm gonna go watch the Godzilla movie 1 with my girlfriend today. Crapping about this game. See ya. All right, see ya, Bailey. I don't really like it either. Our buddies, Godzilla Naders. It's because you are making fun of him. Bailey's a good person, man. Thanks, peace. The end of the day, I bro, Mr. Penrod. Lautaro didn't nearly cost the team a World Cup. Higuain was a great striker. That missed key chance the worst times. Yeah. Yo, guys, good afternoon from Auckland, New Zealand. Hi, good afternoon. Crazy week UCL. If Arsenal gets a favorable draw, that will ruin it Friday. All right, so let's go ahead and do the Champions League quarterfinals, man. So let's go ahead and do this, man. So let's briefly talk about the draw. I'm going to keep this very short because the games will be starting very, very soon. So we're going to be here for around 10 minutes, guys. So let's go ahead and talk about the quarterfinal draw, guys. So let's just talk about the quarterfinal draw, guys. So this is the Champions League quarterfinals. So let's do a tier. Let's do a power rankings, guys. Let's do a power rankings from the teams you want to avoid and from the teams you don't want you're okay with. So for me, Real Madrid's the team you want to avoid. Real Madrid's the team you want to avoid because we know how much their heritage means the competition. And actually, let's read this comment. All the 8 teams remain. Which one has the lowest chance of winning? So let's go rank this, guys. I actually did a members video for this. So I'm not going to speak too much there. So for the members out there, it's only exclusive to you guys. So let's see. Okay, let's actually do this. I would say of the 8 teams, I think Borussia Dortmund has the worst chance. I think Borussia Dortmund has the worst chance to win the Champions League. I think Borussia Dortmund has the worst chance. Let me do my favorites. So Real Madrid's a favorite. I think Man City is a favorite. Bayern, I'm skeptical with. I'm not sure about Bayern. Dortmund, they're not going to win the Champions League. Atletico Madrid. Now, guys, I wouldn't sleep on Atletico Madrid because I think these guys could be a dark horse. I think these guys could make it very far. It just depends on the draw, though. That's the thing for Atletico is that I could see Atletico making things frustrating. But then PSG, you never know what you're going to get with PSG. PSG is a very difficult one to call. Barcelona, we're not winning the Champions League. And Arsenal, very unlikely. So, really, So I would say for certain, Man City is definitely a favorite. Real Madrid is definitely a favorite. Bayern, I put them in like I put them in probably no category for now, just because I haven't really been convinced with Bayern this season at all. They've been very much underwhelming for their season. They're looking all over the place, midfield wise, defensively wise. Then Atletico Madrid is a team that is very, very weird, because Atletico Madrid, I feel like, is a team that can beat any team on their day, but also lose to teams that they shouldn't. Like, for example, I could see Atletico Madrid versus Dortmund, where Atletico Madrid should win, but I could also see a scenario where Atletico Madrid loses, because I feel like that's the team Atletico are. Like, they could win when you don't expect them to, but they could lose when you expect them to. So that's a weird one for Atletico. PSG, I'm not sure about PSG, man. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, because PSG, I have a lot of question marks over that club, because I feel like I feel like we need to see more from them to be really convinced. And the Barcelona, guys, if Barcelona wins the Champions League, it would be a miracle, because I don't see Barcelona win the Champions League. I just don't see it. And then for Arsenal, man, if Arsenal wins the Champions League, how crazy would it be, man? How crazy would it be for Arsenal to win the Champions League? Because Arsenal wins the Champions League, man, that would be crazy, man. That would be crazy, man. That would be crazy. So, we all know. Okay, all right. Arsenal versus Dortmund. El just said from the comments I see he's just having a rough day. Probably tired of something else. No, Albert, no. Elchim says, an unimportant question. You basically abused me for it. Does my skin color have to be his problem here? Elchim, I think you should I think Bealey was just in a bad mood. I think he was just in a bad mood. He's just not in the right space to talk. And, I would just excuse it. Now, if he does it again, then maybe I'll warn him. But I'll just let him off for now, because I think he's in a bad mood, because, Inter lost the Champions League in a very unfortunate way. I gave my rank. I want Dortmund. Don't want City so soon. Michael Reams. Arsenal like Sebastian Reams, PSG. Well, dream draw. Barca versus PSG. Atletico versus Real Madrid. Borussia Dortmund versus Bayern. And Arsenal versus Man City. I'll be honest with you, I don't really want to see that, because I particularly don't like matchups from the same team. But it's understandable, because we're probably going to see one. We're probably going to see one from the same confederation, because of how the teams are structured. Because we have 3 Spanish teams here. We have 2 German teams and 2 English teams. So we're bound to get one matchup for the same country. I think that's pretty obvious. And I just realized, guys, PSG is the only France is the only represented with one team. Every other country that's made it has got at least 2 representatives. So, yeah, I mean, that's actually interesting. But yeah, I mean, I do see what rank is coming through. Like, I think we're probably going to see one matchup that we're probably going to see one matchup from the same countries. Elton, mind his own business. You mind your own. He's just upset. I don't think he really knows. He just knows Elton's skin color. And of course, I don't even commented or mentioned him. He suddenly came and personally attacked me. So, I think it's because that comment. I think it was because that comment you made about Inter, that's not being a serious club. I think that's the reason why he got mad. Because Inter is a big club, man. Inter is a big club. I think he got mad for that comment you made about Inter, Elchim. So, I mean, yeah, like I said, guys, I'm not going to get my dream draw there. You're going to have to wait for my video coming out. I'll probably do it later tonight. So stay tuned for that. So it should be out for you guys tomorrow. And then, actually, maybe I'll just do it tomorrow, guys. Maybe I'll just do it tomorrow. So I'll give myself time to think about it tonight. And then tomorrow I'll have it. And then my CONCACAF Nations League semifinal predictions. And the United States roster did drop today. So ignore he. Last time I said I was Bangladeshi noted. I think it's because you made that comment about Inter. If I'm really Elchim, I think you should just accept it. Just make sure that doesn't happen again. Oh wait, so Elchim, no, sorry, HKR made the comment, not Elchim. HKR made the comment. No, Elchim made the comment. Elchim made the comment. So I think that's why. I'm not exactly sure, but I think you yeah. Marcel says dream draw short would be better. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's maybe a better idea. You know what? I agree, Matt. I'll do a YouTube short for my dream draw instead. I think more people will watch. And then what I can do is maybe I'll do a predictions. You know what? I'll do a predictions. Should I do a prediction? Because I actually want to do a predictions as well. Actually, maybe I'll put predictions in the Dream Draw video as well. Maybe I'll put predictions in the Dream Draw video as well. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy. Interiors not serious scope is HQR. I only agree with it. Balkan War. I think we should let's just move on. Yeah. I think you guys should just accept that Bealey's in a bad mood. I think he's just in a bad mood. He's not in the right space, a right mindset. Yeah, rank test must see you in Discord. All right. Yeah, so we're gonna wrap things up here, guys. So hope you guys enjoy the stream. And yeah, Master said, "What's the point of predicting a draw?" Okay, fine. I won't do a predictions video. I just like to predict for fun, man. It's just for fun to see if I get any of the 4 matchups correct. You know, but yeah, I know personally he has been in a rough state of mind the last 2 weeks. Al Nasser, yeah, Al Nasser eliminated from the Asian Champions League, guys. Asian Champions League. So commiserations to them. But yeah, man, like I said, man, best of luck to all the teams involved in the quarterfinals. And yeah, man, like I said, guys. So just to quickly round off here, guys, you want to avoid Man City, you want to avoid Real Madrid, and I would say probably avoid Atletico. Those 3 teams I would avoid, and then every other team, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. So you don't want to play any of those 3 teams, guys, that I just mentioned. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Please remember to like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys later, man. Peace out. And remember, guys, to like and subscribe. Let me see how many likes we're on in the stream before we head out, guys. We are currently on currently on 17 likes. 17 likes, man. That's good, man. Football could never be a waste of time, in my opinion. I agree with the 3 avoids. All right. I'll see you guys later, man. Peace out. Remember, guys, like and subscribe. And yeah, take care, guys.